Welcome back to Shijo Michael's Creations. Today's video, we are going to discuss about the sectors of the economy. In order to have a better idea about the sectors of the economy, we have to understand about the basic economic activities. The basic economic activities of a country are production, consumption, and capital formation. Now let us see what is production. It is the process of transforming inputs to output. For example, the creation of furniture from wood. Another example is growing of rice to eat. Now see what is employment. Most generally means the state of having paid job of being employed. To employ someone means to pay them to work. For example, a laborer is hired for agricultural works. The production and employment is closely associated with the sectors of the economy. The sectors of the economy and changes in the sectors will give you a better idea about the progress of a country and changes in GDP. There are mainly three sectors in an economy. They are primary sector, secondary sector, and tertiary sector. Now let us discuss about primary sector. It is the sector related to agriculture and allied activities. Agricultural activities like farming, livestock, and mining activities like mining of iron, coal, and other minerals like oil, and fishing, forestry, etc. that related to nature come under this sector. Here you can see some of the pictures of primary sector activities like farming, livestock, fishing, mining, etc. One of the important aspect of primary sector is agriculture. When we produce a good by exploiting natural resources, it is an activity of primary sector. The nature has a dominant role in agriculture, so it comes under primary sector. Fishing is the another important area in primary sector. The plantations also come under primary sector. One of the important activity in primary sector is mining. The process of obtaining minerals from earth or ocean is known as mining. Now let us discuss in detail about the secondary sector. It is a sector consists of manufacturing and construction. All the companies that produces goods like TV, fridge, clothing, plastic, or any other final goods using machines come under this sector. The building construction, road making, etc. are also a part of this sector. Here you can see the picture of a manufacturing unit. Where goods are produced by people using tools or machines is called manufacturing process. The manufacturing industries comes under secondary sector. The manufacturing sector is concerned with the using of raw materials from the primary sector such as iron and coal and produce the finished goods like cars or any other useful products. Building construction is one of the important area in secondary sector. Here we are going to learn more about the tertiary sector. It is also known as the service sector. The activities that don't directly produce a good but provide services are called tertiary sector activities. For example, banking, insurance, transport, education, health, etc. Don't forget that it is tertiary sector but often misspelled as tertiary sector. That is wrong, and it is pronounced as tertiary sector. Now let us examine what are the major service activities. For example, banks provide financial services. Customer care provides product assistance and doubt clarifications. Courier services provide parcel services. Shops provide necessary products. Hospital provides health services of doctors and nurses. Schools provide the services of teachers. Transport provides the services of drivers. And insurance companies provide insurance service for unforeseen events. Now let us discuss about the link between different sectors. It is otherwise known as the chain of production. For example, we take the cornflake. Corn is produced in the primary sector and it is processed and packed in the secondary sector and transported to the tertiary sector for sale. From this, we can clearly understand that the production is a process involved by the all sectors. Another example is that of a chair. The raw material for chair wood is taken from primary sector and it is transformed into chair by the secondary sector, and finally that was sold to a customer by the shops that comes under service sector. So it is clear from the above discussion that the productive activity of an economy is the fruit of combined work of the different sectors of the economy. Now let us recall these differences. Classify the following list of occupations under agriculture, industry and service sectors. Give reasons for your classification. Here a table is given. In that occupation is given and we have to mention which sector it comes and what is the reason for that. Here the first one is tailor. He comes under which sector? Service sector. Service sector because tailoring is a service of stitching clothes. Now let us move to basket weaver. Basket weaver comes under which sector? Industry because it is a household industry. Now let us move to flower cultivator. Comes under which sector? Agricultural sector because it is an agriculture activity. Here you can see milk vendor comes under which category? Service sector because he is not a producer, he is a supplier only. Now let us move to fishermen. What is they are doing? They are doing fishing. Fishing comes under agricultural sector. Now let us move to priest. Priest comes under which sector? Service sector because he offers his service to the society by performing puja through mantras. Here you can see courier, that comes under which sector? It comes under service sector because they are doing the service of delivering parcels. Now let us move to workers in a match factory. What are they doing? They are producing matches in the factory, so they come under industrial sector. Now let us see what a money lender is doing. He is doing service of lending money, so he comes under service sector. Here you can see the occupation is gardener. What is he doing? He is doing gardening. So it is an agricultural activity. So comes under agricultural sector. Now potter. What is he doing? He is making pots. So it comes under secondary sector. Beekeeper. What is he doing? He is keeping the bee and collecting the honey. So it comes under agricultural sector. Now let us see an astronaut. What is he doing? He is sharing his knowledge about the space, so he comes under service sector. Now let us look at a call center employee. He gives service to their customers through telephone. That is also coming under the service sector. The following table shows the percentage of workers employed in different sectors in India in 1970-73 and 2009-2010, that is after 37 years. Here it is shown the years. Here you can see agriculture sector, industrial sector share and service sectors shares. Now let us discuss about the major changes that can be observed from the above table. In 1972-73, people depending upon agriculture was 74%. The dependency on agriculture was decreased to 53% during the year 2009-10. There was a 21% decrease. At the same time, the people depending upon the industrial sector increased from 11% to 22%. By 2009-10, the service sector increased 10%. The workers employed in the industrial sector increased twice. The analysis shows that the people depending on the agriculture decreased and the dependency in industrial and service sectors increased, and it is an indicator of economic development. From what you have read before, discuss what could be some of the reasons for these changes. Because of the Industrial Revolution, a number of industries came into existence and employment also increased in this sector. As the production increased, the marketing, trade and employment in service sector also increased. Government policies and planning also caused for this change. Due to the development of technology, also the employment in secondary and tertiary sectors increased. Observe this picture and identify these pictures belongs to which sector. The first one belongs to agriculture sector. Second one belongs to mining, that is also primary sector. And the third one is service sector. And the fourth picture, it is industrial sector, that is the secondary sector. Why do we study about the sectors of economy? In order to understand the progress of the country, we need to study more about the sectors of the economy. A primitive economy, less developed, will primarily be based on the primary sector, with most people employed in agriculture and the production of food. As an economy develops, improved technology enables less labor to be needed in the primary sector and allows more workers to produce manufactured goods. When the production increases, the services required also increases. This leads to the expansion of the secondary and tertiary sectors. Thus, the country progresses towards development. Quaternary sector. The quaternary sector is said to be the intellectual aspect of the economy. It includes education, training, the development of technology, and research and development. This is one of the recent improvements in the sectors of economy. Instead of 3, including this, there are 4 sectors model is used by modern economists. Thank you for watching the video presentation.